Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm back. We're playing another Satisfactory game. This time we're starting over again, but this time we're doing it solo because Raves TV and Rengoku are both busy with their own stuff. So I chose to go do a personal save, do it solo. That way I can be a lot more consistent with the uploads, maybe even once or twice every single week, which is just a lot better for me. That way I don't have to wait for others. I can always have something to upload. Besides that, I don't really know exactly what I want to upload and what way I want to do that. This, I kind of have found some way I want to do it, so I'm going to do this. If you have any tips, or you just enjoy watching the video, leave it down in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, so plan for today, I think it's going to come down to doing iron. Basically, getting my iron rods and iron plates, and getting copper set up with at least wire. That sounds like a pretty solid idea, honestly. Okay, we got some nice iron ore scanning. I think I want to go this way. Let's look for the oasis, because I do have a pretty spot in mind. I think, like the very first video I uploaded to my channel, the one I did with Raves and Rengoku, I think, personally, I'd like to use the same area. Because Sneaky's recording corrupted. I think that's what happened. Yeah, is recording corrupted? Raves much prefer streaming, so he's doing that right now. He's doing it quite a lot over on twitch.tv/ravestv, if you want to go check it out. Also, guys, the reason I want to go solo, or at least I want to try and do a playthrough solo instead of more people, is because I can be a lot more consistent with it. With recording with 3 people, yeah, I have quite a lot to keep into consideration. But for just recording purposes, and I kind of do want to give YouTube a serious try, I think it's a lot better to go for an actual solid attempt, have steady uploads instead of doing 1 upload a month because everyone is busy. Okay, what do we plan on unlocking? I definitely think we should go first for logistics. Why? Because I really would like to get my iron on 1 node, get both the... I'd like to get both iron plates and iron rods on a singular node. Okay, I'm just gonna do iron rods first, because I'm gonna be doing a lot of handcrafting, which luckily you won't see on camera. But yeah, I think that's just gonna be the way it is. For now, let's get a power pole. Start hooking everything up, getting some power onto the main station. It's very simple. We just got a miner, a smelter, and a constructor. The smelter's making iron ingots. The constructor is making iron rods, which we are gonna need a lot of. Now I'm gonna make a crafting bench, and then I'm gonna be doing a lot of handcrafting. Okay, guys, so I do actually have enough to start making some wire with copper. So we are actually gonna use this vein. Okay, guys, so as you can see, we got 2 very simple system. 1 for iron rods, which we are gonna upgrade to two iron rods and 2 iron plates, and we got another one here, which is making copper wire, which we are gonna need a lot of, mainly for the thing at the top right, because we definitely want splitters. They're gonna be very important. Now, as you can see, I already took 2 stacks of iron, so me is gonna go do a lot of crafting. Be right back. Also, why I do want to go quick on this is because I do want to kind of keep it interesting and not just take 10 minutes to build 2 very simple things. I do want to hurry to coal and actually get to real stuff quicker, because then I can start actually do some fun explanation, putting in some diagrams into the video, showing you what we're doing and what I'm planning to do. Okay, that is 1 done. Now we just need rods and the wires, and then we can make machines that are a lot more complex, which make multiple things at the same time. And I think, even though, for instance, the iron thing is going to be very simple with 2 iron rods and 2 iron plates, I'm probably gonna put in a diagram of that and show you guys what I'm planning to do, because again, same with the explanation on these very simple things, I need to get into the habit of doing that kind of stuff. There we go, and that's all the iron rods, all the wires, and launch. Now, we want a splitter on the miner. Don't put it too close, because these can actually merge into each other, which is just not useful. There we go. split this one off to a singular. Yeah, split that one off to a singular miner. Now, why I'm only doing a singular one instead of multiple, which I could easily be doing, is because power. That's the most valid, honest thing I can say. Yeah, so during the night, I would prefer not building because, well, it's very dark and building montage, sort of, or at least building sped up, might be very dark and non-visible. So that's why I'm just quickly collecting some biomass right here so we can keep that up while we're not on coal yet. We are going to need a second biomass burner, though, and maybe even a fourth. I'm going to say a second, a third, and a fourth, maybe. Because look at the tiny little thing I've done right now, and we're already on max power. Okay, let's head back, and then wait for day. And then we can start building and actually expanding our base a little. Okay, so we got some basic resources. Now, as you can see, this smelter is overproducing for this constructor. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my online resource. And then I'm going to just explain a little about how I use it and how I believe it works, at least. And then we can continue working on this. Okay, guys, so as you can see, we're on the satisfactorycalculator.com. I'll leave this linked in the description if you want to personally use it. On this, we have a production planner and an interactive map and a bunch of other stuff, but these are the main two things I use. Now, we're going to use the production planner, which is just... Okay, so what we're going to do here, we're first going to set the conveyor belts to MK1. Pipelines don't matter. Miner MK1 on pure because we're in the desert and I already kind of knew what nodes we were using. So we're going to be using pure nodes. No alternate recipes because we don't have any. Now, I'm going to want iron rods. As you can see, this is just 1 iron rods per minute, which is very inefficient. Let's make that 15. I always just play... Oh, that's perfect. I always play around with how much one constructor fully needs. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be doing is adding a splitter right here. So instead of going from the smelter to the constructor to make iron rods, or from the smelter we're making iron rods, and then another constructor which is making 40 screws per minute. Okay, and then we're going to be adding this entire part, which is basically having 2 constructors make iron plates. The end result will be 2 constructors making iron plates, 1 constructor making iron rods, and 1 constructor making screws. Let's get this built into this game. Is that everything? Yes, it is. So as we can see, this one is moving now. Now this one, it's going to need 10 iron rods per minute, which is why we should downclock this one. Because this one is creating 15 per minute. But we can't do that yet, so we'll do that when the time comes. The power is out. Yeah, okay, so we're going over the power limits. So what I said a minute ago probably, we are going to be needing to make more biomass burners, which I personally don't like, but we don't have a choice. Let's see how many more we need. I would prefer to keep it at 1, if at all possible. Let's grab some biomass. There we go, there we go. Fill up the other ones as well again. Because biomass burners without solid biomass is just a lot of refilling them. Just keeping your eye on them. Did I refill this one? Oh, I did not. There we go. Okay, so this is our machine currently. We have 1 constructor making iron plates, 1 constructor making iron rods, and then we have a constructor making iron rods, which is making screws from the iron rods. Okay. Now let's go back to the diagram and quickly check on what exactly we've done. Okay, so we're back in the calculator. It's looking a little bit different right now because I added the iron plates we have in our game save. Okay, so this is the thing we made. We have 1 miner into the 2 smelters, 1 making iron plates, which is this one. They're both running 20 iron plates per minute, which is decent for a single player. You have another smelter running into 2 constructors making screws and iron rods. So we should be seeing 20 iron plates, 15 iron rods, and 40 screws per minute from the singular machine. We might want to... No, we don't even need to upgrade the belts, so this one is completely done. Until we get miner MK2s, but that's in the future. Now, next project we're gonna be doing, I think, is the next milestone. So let's look through the milestones. Base building, I don't care for it yet, but I'm definitely gonna get it. Field research, I just don't need, except for this beautiful thingy. The next very important thing is gonna be part assembly, because then we can start making reinforced iron plates automatically, which is very, very useful. Okay. Now, we have a straight power pole here. This one isn't here just for that one. We're going to be pulling this one to here, and we're going to be making concretes. Now, why is this important, and why am I even doing this? If I don't need it for the part assembly milestone, I'm doing this in advance, because later into the game, or actually, not even later into the game, when we get a bit further, we are gonna need a lot of concrete. So it's smart doing it in advance and getting just a container full of concrete. This is what I eventually want. Now I'm just gonna be doing this like this with MK1 belts, and I'll just upgrade the belts and it instantly work perfectly. Wait, no, wait. I can actually remove this power pole. Then, oh, okay, I need to, yeah, okay, wait, yeah, we can do this. Then this one can power this one, and this one. That's just it looks nicer. Now let's see if the power is actually gonna spike up, and if we're gonna lose power. Because then I'm just gonna turn off one of them. Let's see what the power does right now. Yeah, so I'm not going to turn on the third one. This one is going to be off until I get more power. Now, it's going to be a lot of waiting just to get the part assembly, but the beautiful thing is, we have all the things that we need for part assembly. We have it all automated. We have the cables right here. We have the wire to make even more cables if needed here. And the screws and iron plates right over there, yonder. So guys, I'm just going to wait for all these parts to be collected, and then I'll be right back. Okay, well, this wait isn't gonna be very long, I can tell you that already. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I already have all the resources except the cable. Now, the cable we can just very quickly craft up. And then this wait was actually very, very short. Boom. Here we go. Put that in, put that in, put that in, put that in. There we go. This wait was like a singular minute because all the parts had already accumulated in the machines. I think I might actually leave it here, because the next thing we're going to do is actually we're going to be working on assemblers, which I have two big things planned, or big machines planned, which we are definitely going to be using a planner for, by the way. So I'll definitely be showing that off. It's going to be making a lot more sense why I'm using the planner at that stage. And at this stage, I am using it mainly just to show everyone what I'm doing and getting into the habit of doing it, because that's pretty important, actually showing it off. Okay, so what I have planned for next episode, I'm planning to make reinforced iron plates and rotors. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.